Hey YouTube, this is Other Purple One. This is just a very short, special boots on the ground report. I want really just one story, but first, before I get into it, I want to tell you, if you're in Florida or in Georgia, South Carolina, anywhere on the coast there, be careful. We have that hurricane coming. As a prepper, you guys have probably already done everything you need to do, but continue prepping. Watch the news. Sometimes you might have to leave your house, or some of you are in a shelter in place and ride it out. But do everything you can. Be safe. Also, the report of the large food market in France that is on fire, burned down. I think there was 12,000 people that used to work there. I don't know the extent of the damage. It'll probably be on all the news channels. But just another, not really a food processing plant, but it's a place where people got a lot of food for the locals there and for the area around there. So that's a big loss. Let's get right into it. I wanted to cover one story, one boots on the ground report, because it's that important. And let me read it to you. This is a female, and she watches daily. She's actually never written in with any updates, but she lives in northern Maine. And I work at a grocery store. I noticed the prices going up and shortages. But today, I had to cover down on someone that went on vacation, so I had the job that they would have done to change and update the tags and the prices. Now, when I look through the store, I can see that prices have gone up, but actually changing the tags and seeing how much they're going up is depressing me more even now. I just raised up sugar over $1 for a 4-pound bag. It was $2.59. Now it is $3.69. I remember just not long ago, personally, it was like $1.59, $1.79 at Walmart. So that's a huge increase. Our 10-pound bag of sugar is $8.49. A 4-pack of canned chicken that was on sale for $5.99 a month ago then went to $11.59. I just changed the tag to $14.99, so $3 in one swoop. Also, 12-pack of soda just went up $1 from $5.99 to $6.99. That was the Pepsi brand. I had to take another break because I was getting too anxious, just wanting to let you know what I'm seeing here, and I'm going to try to keep you updated more. And then she went on and said she's been prepping for a little bit. Hopefully she has enough, but we never know. This is serious. There's a lot of YouTubers out here that are talking, hey, stock up food, and I'm echoing that. Please. We don't know the future, but food is something you're going to eat. This isn't something that you're spending your money on unwisely. This is for something you'll eat. So buy what you're going to normally use in the next year. If you're financially able, try to get a 6 months, a year supply of food. There is a lot of gloomy news out there, from the situation with the president in China, is he under house arrest, to what's happening in Russia, and calling up the conscripts, to everywhere. I'm getting more and more reports of people going to the bank trying to withdraw money, be it $5,000, be it $10,000, be it $15,000, and I word it as basically they're getting harassed. Some of them cannot believe, but they're getting asked, "What are you going to do with this money?" You know, some of them are point blank lying to them, saying, "Oh, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to go do this," because what they're doing is they're just getting their money out of the bank. So I think banks are becoming very protective. Now, if you take over $10,000, they got to fill out the form. They got to inform the United States government that you took out money. If that's not a tyrannical government, I don't know what is. I don't know what Big Brother is. If that's not Big Brother watching over us, please tell me why. That money was put in there by you legally. It's being held by the bank, and now the federal government wants to put their hands into it. Insanity. But I hope you listen. This person putting these new stickers on, it actually depressed her. She had to go take another break, and rightfully so, because what I'm hearing from people is their wages are not going up. People are not getting huge increases. When you have huge increases here, these increases are not going to go away. They're just going to get worse. Now, granted, some increases like lumber has come way down because the demand for lumber has crashed, because not as many houses are being built, not as many people are pulling permits and new construction. But food prices, I don't see it coming any cheaper. So I urge you, do what you can. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But do whatever you can to put stuff back. Start learning how to use every bit of food. Don't waste an ounce of food in your house. Truly, one day you will be eating every crumb on your plate. It's not far-fetched. It's happened all throughout history, famines, and I'm not worried about a famine where there's no food. I'm worried about a government that is keeping food from us, literally, not letting that food get out, or doing only giving the food out to people that will agree to their policies and support the government. That's what I'm totally afraid of. The harvest is coming in. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. You take care of your family. We've never been in this position where food is a weapon. Food can be used to control the masses, and it will be used to control the masses. So if you want to have some more freedom, if you want to have choices, you got to have food. Without food, you have a choice, but the choice could be very detrimental to your health. But stockpile food. Don't tell anybody you're doing it. Don't inform your neighbors what you're doing at a high level. Try to spread the news of prepping, but keep it very low. You don't want to be a target, and if you live in the suburbs or in the city, you will be a target. People will know you have food, and you'll have a confrontation. So keep it quiet. When you unload your vehicle, do it as covertly as you can. When you get deliveries, make sure you ask for them to be in plain boxes. Don't include the name of dehydrated food or freeze-dried food or emergency food. Be very careful, because the UPS man, FedEx man, they notice that. Neighbors notice when they look over on your porch and they see something. So be very, very careful. So I just wanted to do one boots on the ground. Prices are rising. You need to prepare. I'm not an alarmist at all. And if I'm wrong, guess what? You'll have food for a year. If I'm right, you will feed your family. You will save money, because things will be costlier 6 months from now. Now, there is a scenario where we're not going to be as costly if we go into a deflationary period. But if we go into a deflationary period, a lot of us won't have jobs. There'll be a lot of shortages of jobs. And I truly think we will hit deflation, and that will be just as bad as inflation, because people won't have the money, people won't have jobs. I'm still getting reports of people having cutbacks at work. A lot of people say, I used to work overtime, I mandatory overtime. I was tired of overtime. I wanted a day off. And these same plants now are slowly dropping their hours. No overtime. Some plants, the guy said, overtime has to be cleared at the highest level of management. So it's not like your immediate supervisor, oh, we got to get this job done, just stay on there and keep working. It is requiring not mid-management, but higher management to authorize the overtime. A lot of heavy equipment guys have contacted me. They make parts for heavy equipment. I truly believe heavy equipment is definitely slowing down the sales of it. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I'm just going off boots on the ground and people manufacturing things that go into heavy equipment. So, prices are going up. Don't be an alarmist. Just be a prepper and prepare. Thanks for watching.